Hi guys, so I am here today to show you how I create my own roller set at home. So I've already washed my hair and deep conditioned it, and I even did a protein treatment because I will be going to the salon on next week to get a relaxer. I washed my hair in 4 twists, so that's why my hair is kind of all clumped together like that. So what I'm about to do is apply my leave-ins. Or actually, I believe I have already applied my leave-ins, but I'm trying to kind of work through my hair to basically just apply my leave-ins and get any type of tangles out of my hair. Because the one thing you do want to do is to avoid tangles while trying to do your roller set. So I'm going to go ahead and start parting my hair. And actually right now I'm applying my leave-ins. The first leave-in that I'm spritzing all over my hair is my Chi Keratin Mist. I like to use this just to add a bit of strength to my hair. And the next thing that I am applying right now is my Kimmy Tube leave-in mixture. And so I'm just going to apply probably about a quarter-sized amount of that all over my hair. And that's just to add moisture and to, keep my hair feeling really soft and moisturized. So just going to go ahead and work that in and then wipe my hands off, of course, because I'm a little OCD. So the last leave-in that I'm going to be applying is a little bit of my Macadamia Natural Healing Oil Serum. Sometimes I use the Paul Mitchell Skinny Serum, but I chose to use this because it's supposed to also help with your drying time. And since I know that by doing a roller set I'll already be under the dryer for quite some time, I wanted to use that. So now I am applying my roller set mixture. And so some of the things that you're going to need for this are the rollers, the actual duckbill clips, and then, let's see, a comb, a wide tooth comb, and then a small tooth comb. I prefer rat tails. And right now I am actually measuring my, to where I want to do that part. But let's go back to that spray mixture that I'm about to use. What I have in it is a little bit of Lotta Body, a little bit of aloe vera juice, as well as some of the Mane and Tail detangler because it does a really good job of detangling my hair. So what you'll see here is that I actually like to do my parting first. So I do all of the sections all over my head and use clips to clip them off or to section them off, and then I go about starting to apply my rollers. So we're going to go ahead and do that now. Okay, so now that we are done sectioning off the hair, I'm going to start with my center section, which a lot of people like to call the mohawk section. And I'm going to start by spritzing that section really, really well, which is what you can see me doing now. And then I'm going to go ahead and work that mixture through and also work towards parting and detangling that section really, really well. And I'm sorry that you can't really see that because I keep moving my head all around, but you can see I'm parting the hair here and slowly working my comb through. Now you want to be very careful while doing this, especially if your hair is prone to tangles, because you don't want to do more harm than good. And so I am about close to relaxer time, so my hair is a bit more tangled than usual. But if you just go slowly and carefully work your comb through, then everything should be fine. So as you can see, I am making sure that I work out any tangles that are through my hair, starting from the bottom and slowly working my way up the hair shaft and working out any tangles that may be there. So, and once I am actually done with that, as you can see, it took me a little longer to detangle, and thank God for mane and tail, because that really made the process a lot easier. So now that I am done detangling that section, I'm about to apply my first roller. What I do is I start by pulling the hair very tautly and then working the very ends of my hair over the roller and slowly roll down and pull slightly so that the hair can be as taut as possible. As you can see, I had one little section that really didn't belong there, but you just roll, roll until you get to the bottom, and then you take the duckbill clips and you just slip those in on each side. And so I'm going to do the same thing with the next roller, and I'm only going to be showing you how I apply just the first 4 rollers. Then I'll show you what it looked like after I applied everything, because it normally takes me anywhere between 40 minutes to an hour to set my hair, and that's just entirely way too much video. So here we go with the next roller. And voila, I am all done. So now I am applying it's basically kind of like a netting type scarf deal. And this pretty much just helps to keep the rollers in place while you're under the dryer and, moving and that type of thing. You don't want anything to come out of place or come undone. So that's all that I'm doing. Tying that on, and now I'm going to hop under the dryer for 45 minutes to maybe 2 hours. Y'all pray for me. Okay, so after sitting under the dryer for what seems like forever, I am finally ready to take my rollers out. As you can see by some of the sections that I keep touching and patting over and over, it's because I'm trying to tell if my hair is truly dry, even though later on I will find out that I probably should have waited a little bit longer, but because I was being impatient and was trying to get out the door and go somewhere, I did not let my roller set dry to the amount that I really should have. I will say, if you do not have the time or patience for a roller set, it's definitely not something that you want to rush through. So if you don't have enough time, and when I say time, I mean a couple of hours to dedicate to it, definitely don't do it. Even though I was rushing, it still took me a couple of hours to go ahead between detangling, roller setting, sitting under the dryer, and all that good stuff. So I did attempt to do a saran silk wrap. It totally did not work out for me at all. But I think you'll see at the end of the video that I did manage to still pull off a pretty good looking roller set with the help of my Caruso steam rollers. So that is all, and I will be back to talk to you all at the end of the video, so don't worry, you will see me in person. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Okay guys, so I am back. I am done sitting under the dryer finally. I did attempt to do a saran wrap or silk wrap or whatever you call it. And I also put on some clothes and threw a little bit of makeup on my face because I was a little barefaced earlier. So I know y'all aren't used to seeing me like that. So we're going to go ahead and try to take this saran wrap off. If I can figure out, you know what, there we go. Alright, so I'm going to take I have a rake comb, I got a brush, I got another comb, and I also have some of my Elastic QP Mango Butter, which I'm almost out of, to slick down my edges. And we're just going to see how this all came out. And like I said, I decided, or I don't know if I did say that or not because I haven't. Let's see how this is going to look. But I decided to do a roller wrap because of the fact that I'm getting a relaxer next week, and so I wanted to have my new growth stretched. And my hair doesn't do well with wraps, so we'll see how this actually turns out. My hair can be really finicky and picky when it wants to, which I don't really like, but I mean, what can you do, you know? Let's see here. And I've been dealing with a lot of tangles lately too, which is definitely letting me know that it is definitely almost time to relax my hair. But let's see. And part of the reason I don't have as many curls as I could and or should is because I didn't sit under the dryer like I was supposed to. So some of my hair wasn't fully dry, and I took the rollers out and there wasn't really a curl in those sections, but I have not like actually put a curling iron or anything to my hair. And the one thing I can say is that I've got a ton of volume going on. That's for doggone sure. Oh, and the tangles aren't as bad because I had to detangle my hair pretty well for this process, but ow. Yeah, it's definitely time for me to relax. See if I can just finger. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so this is my final result from the silk wrap. This is my first time attempting to do one by myself. For me, my hair has, sorry y'all, my hair has a lot of volume, but not necessarily the amount of curls that I would like. So I don't know if you guys know it or not, but I'm not really a straight hair girl. I like for my hair to be curly and have volume, and that's just me. So I'm not really sure how well I did at showing you guys how I roller set my hair, because I think the silk wrap kind of killed my curls. That and me not being patient and sitting under the dryer like I was supposed to. So what I'm going to do to fix that is do a Caruso steam roller set, and I'll probably just insert a picture at the end of this so you can see what the final results were with that. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video and found it to be helpful. I was just trying to show you all how I did my little process for this, and I will see you on the next video. Love, peace, and blessings. Bye guys.